Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak, where something I really want to get into is this event down here being the, well, first of all, hello, I'll take those, thank you. But I want to get into this little event called the 8th Dream. If you don't know what the 8th Dream is, this is an event that, like, they introduced, like, I want to say, like, around a year ago, or less than that. But all I can tell you is, there's actually a game that I think is called, like, Station 8, or something like that. It was something 8. And this game is basically like that, where how that game works is you're basically in this like subway sort of tunnel, and you go through the room, you enter the next room, and you have to find out what's different. So basically, the first run that you go through in this level, everything will be exactly how it is. But the next couple runs that you go through, you have to find out what's different and differentiate between if it's a dream or a nightmare. If everything's completely normal, it's a dream. And if something is amiss, and something doesn't match up, then it's a nightmare. So, I am excited to go through this. I think for all these videos, I'm probably going to like dedicate like, you know, going through one cookie's dream. So that means in total there's 6. So it goes from gingerbread to orange cookie, to pancake cookie, to marble bread cookie, to scorpion cookie, to truffle cookie. Of course, the spookiest cookie would be left last. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive straight into this because this event excitement. And also, if you actually manage to get through the entirety of the dream, bam, guess what? You actually get 300 of these dream shard things, these dream quartz, which will help you getting some nice gacha points. So let's go ahead and immediately jump at this first. So I know you have to be very sightful of how everything looks. So, for example, you get 4 basic jellies, jump, 4 basic jellies and big, 4 basic jellies and big. Those obstacles squished down with coin, jelly, coin. And then, of course, like always, this will always be a dream, so nothing's bad about that. So let's move on to the next thing, and let's see what else is available. Alright, so I do see the air. Oh my gosh, those are rock jellies. Yeah, the bear jellies are stones. It's a stone, Luigi. You did not make it. Well, I think we can guarantee you that that's how you know it's a nightmare, because the big bear jellies were rocks. That's a major difference. So let's go ahead and keep on musting forward. Alright, third dream. Let's see if there's anything. Are they on? The obstacles are on fire. The food is on fire. I think you can tell what the big difference was there. Everything was on plumbing fire. So yeah, that was definitely a nightmare. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing more nightmares than I am seeing the normal dream, so this is already going to be a big issue. Okay, so these bear jellies seem to be the same. These things. Wait a second. Those, okay, you know the thing with the spears, the thing that's poked down. There was definitely a lot more than just cucumbers on there. I think they were all cucumber. That has to be a nightmare. I don't think they would consider that like, oh, we could change the obstacles. No, it had to be. Okay, yes, it was. Because obviously, I have nightmares about cucumbers. Okay, these guys seem the same. This might be one of the times where you actually get a normal level. I think we actually got a normal level. I think it was actually normal. I pray it was, because I have no idea what would have been different. Okay, 6th dream. Let's see what else we can actually muster going through here. Nothing so far. Because sometimes a tricky thing that you have to pay attention to is like your pet. For a second, I thought I was getting quicker right there. But I think it all still seems the same. So we'll just say it's a dream again. Yes, perfect. Alright, the 7th dream. Let's see what else is about us. It's green and they're sweating. Okay. Well, I could definitely tell you that was definitely a nightmare, because there's supposed to be like, I think a yellow and a red bell pepper. Not both green ones, so those are definitely different. Alright, we're at the 8th dream already. Now, I would consider this more of an easy mode, obviously. So, you know, because it's Gingerbright's dream. Obviously, most of these, especially with Gingerbright, it's going to be the easy one first. The rest of the levels will be a little bit more difficult, per se. But this should just be a regular dream. Nothing too crazy about this. And yes, it is a dream. Time for some shut-eye. We found every single nightmare on the very first try of Gingerbright's, you know, spooky dream. Which is pretty cool. Now, another interesting note is that if you want to, well, first of all, after beating the level, you now have access to the next level, be Orange Cookie's Dream, which we'll probably dedicate another whole video to that. But you can also see all the nightmares that you managed to unlock. For example, you have Green Peppers. That was the one where the peppers were, like, sweating and they were just slouching. Only Onions, which were, It was those, apparently they weren't, maybe they were green onions. I don't know, but it was one of those obstacles were like trying to stab down. Ow My Tooth, which I'm pretty sure, what was Ow My Tooth? I'm trying to remember. I know Cook on High is literally everything was on plumbing fire. And Ow My Tooth, oh no wait, that was the stone bear jellies. So as you can see, there's eight in total, and there's 4 more nightmares that you have the potential chance to find. Now, if you actually get all the nightmares, you don't get the costume, unfortunately. You get this title over here, which says, Sleep the Streams. Which, to get this, you need to get every single nightmare. And that, in my opinion, is harder said than done. No, it's way hard. It's way easier said than done. Because the thing is, you have to be lucky enough. So let's say, for example, I'm going to run in GingerBrighT'S dream one more time. Because here's the thing. Bear this in mind. You have to go ahead and go through this whole dream once, and then you have to be lucky enough to see the nightmare. Because here's the thing. It all boils down around luck. Because you also got to bear this in mind. You may not even notice that, like, you have a nightmare, like, happening to you yet. And the only way that you could tell if you had a nightmare is if you actually noticed it. So I'm going to go to the next thing. We're going to see if there's actually one that happens to appear. And we see jump, slide. They're just screaming. My pet seems to be the same. I thought the jelly was different, but it doesn't seem to be so. Okay, yes. Kicking out. What the spooky ghost? Okay. That was definitely a nightmare. But that was a new one, too. That was just a jump scare ghost trying to attack me. Fun. Great game. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see if there's any other nightmares that we can happen to scope out. I'm hoping that we're lucky enough to actually notice, because you never know. Because even stuff that doesn't happen. Because I actually remember... Spooky... Stop! I'm afraid that the moment that ghost touches me again, by the way, I'm afraid that, like, it just one hit kills me. Because I think that happened in, like, one of the other times that I went through the 8th stream, in one of the past events. But... Oh my gosh. But anywho, focusing on this more. That's GingerBrighT'S face! Oh, what did I just see? Oh, what was that? His whole face pressed against the steaming hot oven steak. Oh my god. I did not expect that. Out of all the things I could have expected... Okay, this is a nightmare. It's all green onions. But I did not expect to see GingerBrighT'S burnt face on the grill. Ooh, okay. Well, there's that for you. That was the breaks. Alright, so that was... At least we got 2 more nightmares. I'm hoping that we can get another. Because that would be pretty cool. But, is a ghost going to appear again? Okay, no ghost. But, okay, that means it is a dream. By the way, you see the happy cloud in the background? That was pretty happy. But, yeah, you woke up. 2 more dreams left. Or nightmares, whatever you want to call them. We'll see. Upwards. And then upwards. And, oh, there's food missing. Oh, there's a lot of food missing. Someone's been eating. It's not even on fire, too. Someone has been eating some of this food, and that's definitely a nightmare. My worst nightmare is having a plate full of food, and then I leave it there for a moment. I come back, the food's gone. Now, that's my worst nightmare. So, there's only one more nightmare that could possibly be here, but I don't know exactly what it is, because, like I mentioned, it revolves around luck. As I mentioned before, do you notice how... okay, well, that was definitely a normal dream, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was. Perfect. And if you're wondering, I don't think you get any rewards for making it through the dream again. Unfortunately not. The only reason why you do that is just to get more nightmare points. And nightmares unlocked. Which the ones we got was something lacking. Steward Brave and Ghost. Okay, Ghost was obviously the jump scare ghost. Something lacking was, you know, most of our food would disappeared. And Skewer Brave was... GingerBrighT on a skewer. That's awful. Now... all these videos, I'm not going to try and, like, just do, like, runs over and over and over again, because I also want to save my tickets for upcoming nightmares, but this may be a shorter video, because I do, like, want to, because I know for a fact, Orange Cookie will take a little bit more, because I think if I go down to Orange Cookie, she actually has, 10 nightmares, and fun fact, the nightmares get bigger the more that you go on. Some of them have the same, but they increase. As you can see, GingerBrighT has 8, Orange Cookie has 10, Pancake Cookie has 14, Marble Bread Cookie also has 14, Scorpion Cookie has 16, and Truffle Cookie has a whopping 22. We start with 18 to the chance of having 22, and that actually makes later levels more difficult because you don't know if the nightmares are going to be subtle or they're going to be plainly obvious. But if there's more nightmares, there's a higher chance that there's just going to be a lot more to give. If you want, I don't think you can actually get more tickets. I mean, by buying them, you just have to wait for the countdown to come down. But, like, to be fair, they can all replenish the moment that, oh, hey, more running points. But like you can get more tickets by you know, just waiting the time out. I think it takes every like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, something like that, for a ticket to recharge. I don't remember, but what I can tell you is at the very least, before I do end the video, I'm probably gonna do a cheeky gacha poll. How many rainbow cubes do I have? I'm probably gonna do. Oh hey, there's also spooky polls for this. Which don't I have all of them though? I don't think I do actually. I know I have a space donut. Do I have poison? Can I see which ones I do and don't have? It could at least tell me, you know. That'd be nice. Checking. Well, they're all... I don't even know if I have them or not. I'm gonna be honest. I wish they put the exclusive costumes up the front. I know there's a lot of super episodes. Maybe I could just do... I'll do a poll here, and then maybe a poll, like, right here. Let's try it. But, like, that'll be it. Because I want to keep this video a nice, decent length, but I also want to make sure that, like, you know, you got what you're coming for, being you saw the Spooky Dream event. We do see Gingerbrave, Gingerbright, and Strawberry all hanging out together. We see no fire underneath the feet, so if I do see cheerleaders, that means it's most likely a super epic that I already have. Okay, no, so this means it's an epic, but it could be an epic that I actually don't have yet, but is it... No, there's a chance of 3 epics and 2 super epics. The super epics were Space Donut and Marshmallow. Space Donut... Marshmallow? No, what am I saying? It's Poison Mushroom. The 3 epics were Licorice, Adventurer, and Blackberry. So what do we get here? Unyielding Rook. That's why I haven't one of the epics listed. But Grumpy Shroom. I already have this. How the pleb do I have? There's no way I remember having that one. I'm gonna be real with you. Vibrant Summer and Future Rock. I mean, we got one of the costumes, but maybe I do have them all. I just haven't noticed. I don't know. But we'll also go for a poll for this one, because, hey, do a cheeky poll right here, see if I can get any extra luck. I don't think I am, because there's no Strawberry. Because even if Strawberry does end up appearing, like, at the very least, that's going to be an epic. But the problem is, that means it's still no guarantee for a super epic. Unless if I'm somehow off the hand lucky, but as you can see, this just means pure epics, I'm pretty sure. Or a rare. It's rare. It's rare. Ooh! Ooh, hatred. Future, wolf, furry, pleb it all. I thought I didn't have that costume for a moment, but I did. Okay. Well, any costumes I could buy? I could buy the Milky Way one. I honestly want it. I do legit want to check, like, if I can even get any of the exclusive costumes, because I feel like maybe I do have just all the costumes casually. I don't even know about it. I wonder if there's any, like, spooky costumes I can get. Maybe you. I want to see if there's any costumes I can get for the spooky vibe of Halloween, just in case. Oh, like, that's spooky. There's definitely a couple of spooky ones right there. I like the vibe of that one. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty spooky. But all of them have some good spookage to them. These ones are spooky. Bam, bam. Apparently there's even epic costumes I don't have yet. Wow. I guess. Yeah, pleb it. You know what? Where the pleb were you? For the banter. For the Halloween. Yeah, there you go. Onion Cookies, Eerie Classroom Pupil. And it's the one where she's actually smiling. This is a costume was one that I wanted for like a while, but hey, look at that, we got it. Alright, so for now, I'm going to end the video. It's a little bit more of a shorter video, but trust me, later on, once we get into more harder nightmares, it's going to be a little bit more ruthless. So be prepared for that. But for now, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it. As you can see, it does take like 10 minutes to recharge. And also leave a like on the video and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Around content. And if you enjoy my content, then subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see the link to my merch store, the Pleb Market, and also a link to my membership stuff where if you just donate $1, you can become a pleb and you can receive exclusive content and behind the scenes content. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I wanted to give a very huge shout out at the end of this video to the members who are deciding to support the channel and the stuff that I do, being Jojo Sans, Blobby Eduardo, Casual Gaming 22, and Mask Boy. You are all supporting me and I greatly appreciate it. Like, thank you all so much.